Good evening, everyone. Today, the topic I want to discuss is smoking should be banned in public places. Do you remember a picture about two different of lumps, one of which are smokers and the other of these are non-smokers? It is a sharp contrast between these two lumps. This is the first picture I want to share with you. The one of smokers is much darker and looks like almost dark. The other one is still red and lovely. From that, it's visible that nicotine does damage to lungs. According to the data I found on U.S. Department of Health and Human Services, every year the number of lung cancer cases has increased. Cigarette smoking causes more than 480,000 deaths each year in the United States. It is nearly 1 in 5 deaths. I found something surprising is that some of these lung cancer cases do not smoke. As statistics shows, each year an estimated 7,330 adults died of lung cancer as a result of breathing secondhand smoke. Through investigation, it's found that at least one of their families smoke. Obviously, smoking can affect the people who live in a smoking environment. Be considerate of people. Smoking should be banned in public places. There are 3 reasons I want to tell about you. First, let us stand on the points of those who do not smoke. This policy can effectively reduce secondhand smoke. There are so many people in public places. When one of them smokes, the other people inhale secondhand smoke passively, which damages their health invisibly. From my personal point, I do not care what you do to your own body. Although the educator in me will advise you to quit for your own good, I do care that your behavior affects the health of others. Unlike other self-indulgent behaviors like eating fast food or drinking alcohol in public, secondhand smoke is different from those because it's linked to other people. The negative effects of smoking in public carry over into other people's life with a tangible, measurable, and sometimes permanent impact. However, eating fast food for every meal or excess alcohol consumption is just likely harmful to the individual. The net impact on others is minimal. Some may argue that eating too much fast food may cause earlier deaths and associated increased cost of medical care is a burden on the taxpayer. It is probably true, but the link is weak, less immediately and less measurable than one between second-hand smoke and health. In some special case, it has severe effects on those with underlying conditions such as young children or pregnant women. It's unfair for smokers to be sick due to secondhand smoke. Secondly, smoking is directly related to smokers' health. The second picture I want to share with is this one. As you can see in the picture, the top of the cigarette becomes a skull, which vividly shows the harmful effect of a cigarette, and the worst result would be death. According to the information I found on Healthline website, cigarettes contain about 6 ingredients. When they burn, they generate more than 7,000 chemicals. According to the American Lung Association, Many of the chemicals are toxic, and at least 69 of them can cause cancer. Banning smoking in public places benefits smokers. They have less opportunities to smoke. As long as they stay in the publics, they are not allowed to smoke. Smoking less means doing less damage to their health. Besides, it can improve their social responsibilities and collective awarenesses. They will realize they should be considerate of other people and do not be selfish. Aspect of the point of view of smokers and non-smokers, smoking can be an environmental problem. Smoking may pollute the environment. It contains toxic material living in the water, air, and the solid. Some plants in public places would be polluted and cannot grow healthy. Furthermore, it may cause fire if cigarettes are not put out correctly. Fire can produce a lot of harmful gases and even create losses of populations. There have also been efforts to ban smoking in parks due to the fact that cigarettes pose a major wildfire risk if not disposed of properly. Also, cigarette butts are a form of litter. Since most of smokers prefer to drop their butts on the ground, ban advocates argue that the best way to keep the street clean is ban smoking altogether. In 2015, more than 52,000 cigarette butts were picked up at Chicago benches, representing 27% of total litters found. In addition, cleaning cigarettes are costly. About 400 to 600 cigarette butts can fit into a bin, which costs about $280. According to London Environment Charity organizations, some people may think smoking is their own business and they have rights and are able to be free to choose whether smoke or not. However, smokers should be responsible to both themselves and other people. In a word, it can be a triple win situation if a policy banning smoking in public places is implemented. Banning smoking in public places not only benefits smokers but also non-smokers. It's everyone's duty to make a clean and livable environment for the whole society. More and more countries passed a law about banning smoking in public places, and it would be a trend in the rest of the world. I believe if smoking is banned in all public places, most of us will breathe in more fresh and clean air. Our earth will be better. That's all. Thank you.